engine that could in Iowa, but he cannot in the other 49 states.
Well, it goes to Donna's point. I mean, you can't, how far ahead of your supply line can you exist?
Right. Well, thank you. I tell you, Rick Santorum did a good job.
Yes, he did.
Donna Brazil, Mary Madeline, thank you so much. Anderson.
Candy, thanks. We've gotten word from the Republican Party in Iowa that they are still counting votes, tabulating votes from 2 counties. That is the holdup at this point. 2 counties still tabulating votes, 2 precincts, I should say. As soon as we get that information, obviously we will give it to you. A winner will be declared, and we will bring that to you live. Our coverage continues after a short moment.
CNN's coverage of the Iowa caucuses is sponsored by coal, the source of nearly half of our electricity. It is America's power. And by AT&T. Get it faster with 4G. Rethink possible. Go to CNNPolitics.com to get the most up-to-date news and facts from the best political team on television.
Our economy, our workforce, we've all taken some big hits. But this is America. With more energy from coal, the fuel that supplies nearly half our electricity affordably, we'll keep energy costs in check, jobs in America, and together we will power the next great comeback. Clean coal, that's America's power.
This new AT&T 4G LTE is fast.
Did you hear Sam got promoted to director?
So 12 seconds ago.
We should get him a present.
Thanks for the gift basket.
You're welcome.
You see HR just sent out new
office rules? Because you're currently in violation of 6 of them.
Oh, yeah, baby?
And 7.
You guys hear that Fred's leaving?
So 30 seconds ago.
We'll miss you.
Oh, face cake.
Some leftover cake.
The new HTC Vivid. Stay a step ahead with AT&T 4G LTE with speeds up to 10 times faster than 3G.
Why do we grow Quaker oats? Because there are mountains to climb. Dreams to be realized. New worlds to be explored. And hearts to be won. Quaker oats. Energy to get you going, fiber to help fill you up, and help keep your heart healthy. Super people eat super grains.
I got a little leaf on my Ancestry.com family tree. When I clicked on it, I got a hint. Then another leaf, which gave me another hint. I'm like the family detective.
Visit Ancestry.com right now and discover the world's largest online family history resource.
I'd race down that hill without a helmet. I took some steep risks in my teens. I'd never ride without one now. And since my doctor prescribed Lipitor, I won't go without it for my high cholesterol and my risk of heart attack. Why kid myself? Diet and exercise weren't lowering my cholesterol enough. Now I'm eating healthier, exercising more, taking Lipitor. Numbers don't lie. My cholesterol has stayed down. Lipitor is FDA approved to reduce the risk of heart attack and stroke in patients who have heart disease or risk factors for heart disease. It's backed by over 19 years of research.
Lipitor is not for everyone, including people with liver problems and women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. You need simple blood tests to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor if you are taking other medications or if you have any muscle pain or weakness. This may be a sign of a rare but serious side effect.
Still love that wind in my face. Talk to your doctor. Don't kid yourself about the risk of heart attack and stroke. If Lipitor's been working for you, stay with it. Lipitor may be available for as little as $4 a month with a Lipitor copay card. Terms and conditions apply. Learn more at LipitorForYou.com.
It's an amazing race, the Iowa caucuses. We still don't know who has won. Look at this. 99% of the precincts are in. Rick Santorum is 18 votes ahead of Mitt Romney, 29,944 to 29,926. It's pretty close, I must say. Let's go over to John King. John, we heard Anderson say we're still waiting for 2 precincts in Iowa to report.
That's according to the Iowa Republican Party and its spokesman. If you go through, you see 99% of the precincts reporting. You just mentioned 18 votes ahead for Rick Santorum. Let's come in here. Oop, I'll get it for you. We'll pick it up here. Scott County here. Our map still shows some votes out here. The Iowa Republican Party saying no. So we need to synchronize and find out what happened here. You keep coming through here. Muscatine County, 100%. Come up here, 100%. Come up here, Jones County. Most of these counties are coming in at 100%. Clinton County is where one of the precincts, we are told, that is out That matches. We have 97% of the precincts counted. Remember, sometimes in these communities, 2 or 3 precincts meet at the same location. Governor Romney winning here, not by a lot, but by 5 percentage points. So if we're waiting for votes there, if they track what's happened in that county the rest of the night, potential there for Romney to make up ground. They say the other precinct is down here in Keokuk in Lee County. Again, our data shows 100% reporting here, but one precinct could be a little bit off as the party reports. That's what we're waiting for. And I mean, look at it. It doesn't get any closer than that.
In Clinton County, I was there with Romney last week. There's still some votes outstanding in Clinton County?
We have some votes outstanding in Clinton County, 3% of the precincts.
Because Romney did well in Clinton County, I can see.
Romney carried it. And again, we're looking at a very small number of votes here. 31% of the vote, 386 votes. Senator Santorum second. Again, if there's a precinct out and it tracks these percentages, there's enough for Governor Romney to make out the 18 votes, make up the 18 votes that Senator Santorum is ahead right now. But that's speculation. You don't know specifically that this one precinct will track the rest of the county. They tend to when you get up to 97, 98% of the vote. But we're waiting now for the narrowest of margins. That's to say who came in first. Whoever wins here is going to win by votes you can count on with a couple sets of hands. So we're going to have essentially a dead heat in Iowa. And if you look at the map, the breadth of the Santorum is pretty striking. There's one thing I want to show quickly. Look at all these counties. Piers earlier, I'm going to borrow the Rocky Balboa analogy. Rocky Balboa in most of those fights took a beating for most of the rounds and finally won in the end, right? Rick Santorum was taking a beating in this race for a long time. Look at this. This is candidate visits. Candidate visits. Rick Santorum visited all 99 counties. This is just from September. Look where the purple dot is. Look where the purple on the map is. Rick Santorum earned it the old-fashioned way. If you look at Governor Romney, the fewest visits of any of the candidates. He had the legacy left over from 4 years ago, but if the Romney campaign is looking at this map tonight, sure, they're happy to get out of here. They say with a tie, a lot of them are probably also thinking 3, 4, 5, 6 more visits might be a little different.
Yeah. All right. So, John, we're going to continue this conversation. But I remember when I was on his bus last week, we drove from Davenport to Clinton. We got to Clinton, and there was a real enthusiastic Romney crowd there waiting for him. So I'm not all that surprised in Clinton County over there. He's doing relatively well. There's still 3% of the vote out in Clinton County.
4 years ago, Romney in the East. This year, Romney in the East. Strong for Romney, but not as strong. And Piers made an interesting point earlier. Again, Governor Romney's way ahead in New Hampshire. 25% tonight, right? Just about 30,000 votes, a little shy, 25% tonight. We go back in time 4 years ago, 25%, 30,000 votes.
Do you think Mike Huckabee is sitting out there saying to himself, I wonder if he had decided to run this time, he might have done okay?
Mike Huckabee, Haley Barbour, Mitch Daniels. There are a lot of Republicans thinking woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I know Sarah Palin is thinking that as well. All right, let's go over to Aaron and Gloria. They're taking a closer look at the entrance poll data that is coming in, and we're learning a lot about what happened, Aaron, inside Iowa.
That's right. And we've been showing you our neat wall here, as we've been calling it the flicking wall. You can look at this by turnout, and you can look at it by leaders. And now, obviously, that we know who the top players are of this virtual dead heat, we can talk to you a little bit about what this means for the next step. So, born-again or evangelical Christians, as you can see, Rick Santorum winning that vote. Those who didn't identify themselves going that way, going to Mitt Romney. In terms of the most important issue, though, and the most important candidate quality, I want to hone in on that. The most important issue, if you thought it was abortion, you went for Rick Santorum. If you thought it was the budget deficit, you went for Ron Paul. But if you thought it was the economy, you went for Mitt Romney. When it comes to the most important candidate quality, can defeat Obama went to Mitt Romney. And I want to break that one down a little bit here, because it's not too late to flick, even though it's 1:30 in the morning or too early or whatever it might be. All right.
Yeah.
Can defeat Obama. This is where you see the Romney strength.
Yeah, and this was Romney's whole campaign. He didn't come out and say he's electable, because when you say I'm electable in a Republican primary, people think you're a moderate. So you